As an English teacher, I have heard the same question almost every year. Why do we have to read? Let's adapt this question. Why not ask, why do we read? I became an English teacher in part because I love to read. Reading is an escape from your surroundings. According to author Kelly Gallagher, books show us what community and friendship mean, tell us how to live and how to die. They help us understand who we are and how we are to behave. Reading is enjoyable, but don't take my word for it.
Why do I read? I read simply for enjoyment. I started reading when I was a kid. That's my grandparents, my mother and father always got me for gifts. I started out with the Hardy Boys and just worked my way through Terry Brooks, J.R.R. Tolkien. The one thing about reading that I really enjoy is you take a book, you start reading, and it will take you places that you will never ever be able to go in your life. Whether it be you're a king, you're a knight, or even just modern day times and going overseas or stuff, But I just let myself go when I read. I thoroughly enjoy it. I can't even put a book down most of the time when I start.
I like to read, but I like to read to be informed. And one of the things I like to be informed about is this book says Mystery Meat, Hot Dogs, Sausages, and Lunch Meats, the incredibly disgusting story. Did you know in hot dogs that some of the parts that are used include the cow's central nervous system, like its brain and its spinal cord, and other things like lungs and lips and things like that that we probably wouldn't eat if we knew ahead of time that's what's in there. So, I like to read to be informed.
I cannot count the number of times I have heard a student say, "I can't read this. It's too hard." When I ask what about it is so hard, they reply, "The words. I don't know what they mean." Unfortunately, there is no magic vocabulary pill. The best way to build a vocabulary is to engage in daily independent reading. For every 1,000 words you hear on primetime television, only 23 of those will be rare words. Compare that to the number of rare words you would run across in every 1,000 words of reading children's books, adult books, comic books, popular magazines, newspapers, and scientific papers. Reading is a surefire way to beef up your vocabulary. What if you don't understand the word? Try to figure it out using context clues, or look it up in the dictionary. How does reading make you smarter? It allows you to gather new information. Just from reading a newspaper, you can learn about community events, community news, items that are for sale, area births, marriages, deaths, sports, and movies. You may think that reading ends with school, that it's only for those who plan on going to college. The truth is, reading is something that happens every day in the world of work.
The things I have to read as a school secretary are reports, emails, budget information, letters, and I have to be able to proofread things from the school principal.
Okay, some of the things that I have to read as a school nurse is a health history of students. I need to know what their health problems are and what medications they take. I read about the side effects that some of those medications can cause, and I read about the illnesses or disease that they have so that I know what to expect. I read things on asthma, the latest information on asthma, allergies, seizures, diabetes, concussions, and I'm always reading about different illnesses just to keep myself informed.
We read because reading is rewarding. Reading builds a mature vocabulary. Reading makes you smarter. Reading prepares you for the world of work. How will what you read now prepare you for your future?